Welcome John Kleis Car, his YouTube channel. My name is Connor. Behind me today is a Ducato Motorhome based on a Fiat Ducato platform that we've installed a very motorhome specific navigation unit, as well as reverse camera and a couple of other cool additions that the customer asked us to do. So I think the best thing to do is go inside and actually show you exactly what we've done. This has had the extremely popular KENWOOD DNR992 model. Let my camera focus for a second. Huge 10.2-inch screen, which is nice and easy to see when you're driving. We've put a switch down here labelled radio. Reason being, let me turn my light on so you can actually see it easier. Reason being is because we've actually rewired this to the leisure batteries in the back of the vehicle, meaning this customer can actually have this unit on regardless of the car's running or not and whether he needs the key. And the leisure batteries he's got charging whilst he's driving, and also wires plugged in, as well as I think solar panels on the roof, so he can go off grid and use this KENWOOD without having to have the vehicle running. Now I mentioned this is a motorhome specific navigation. Reason why I say that is because when we go into navigation section, it's actually going to ask you whether you've got a motorhome or a caravan, lorry or a car. So if I hit save, and then it's going to ask us for an active profile to be configured. Reason why it does that is because you can actually put your vehicle dimensions in this. Now I don't know the exact dimensions offhand ready to put in on this video, but we can put in some examples. So 3.5 tonnage, height in feet, let's go with 10. Let's just get through this quickly. Width, I don't know, 12 feet. and then we can go overall length, let's go with, I don't know, 20 feet, just for example basis. Next, profile name, test. And then that's going to appear on here as a customer's profile, which he can change. He can add different profiles as well. So if you, for example, had a trailer on the back, you could add a second profile to actually allow for the length of the trailer as well. I'm just going to go done to get through to the next screen. This has got full European Garmin navigation built in, meaning even though it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on it, you do not have to rely on that navigation if you are in an area where there is no phone coverage. This will give you actual coverage of the full European 44 countries because it's got Garmin navigation built in. Now, a 10-inch screen is large, but from the passenger seat right here, you can see it's a great viewable screen. It doesn't block any of the air vents left or right. In fact, its cradle is probably blocking more of the air vent than the screen will ever do. And there's nothing behind it that's actually causing any issues either, and the heater controls are fully operational. Now this unit's also had a reverse camera. Now a reverse camera doesn't need to be off the leisure battery because it only works when you're driving, obviously, and when you're reversing. So I'm just going to turn the ignition on and I'm going to give you an example of the reverse camera. Because this had the KENWOOD CMOS 740 HD reverse camera, which is extremely good picture quality and a very good vertical viewing angle and a wide angle. You can see all the way to the back of the motorhome, and well, that's about 50 feet behind us to the back of that black workshop. So extremely good viewing angle on this one. Now we have done other things on this, which if you're interested, let me turn my light on actually so you can see better. We've actually installed his own Starlink mini dish, so even though I mentioned phone coverage, he's going to have internet probably wherever he goes because he's actually got Starlink running off 12 volts that we've done here for internet radio and internet navigation and obviously streaming video files. In the glove box down here, we've actually fitted a HDMI lead and a power lead for the for the Amazon Fire Stick that the customer's going to plug in, meaning he can use the screen for Netflix, Amazon, or anything that's on the Fire Stick. We've actually installed his own 240 volt TV at the back for when he's in bed as well. We've actually wired that in as well. That's just a side job. Put extra power supplies in at the back area near the garage and the bed so he can charge his phone as well. That's also wired to leisure battery. But the main video is about the KENWOOD DNR992, which, as you can see, fantastic viewable screen. This has also got DAB radio as well. And if I tell you what, if I get my phone connected, I'll show you what Apple CarPlay looks like as well. So all you do on this is very simple to connect up Apple CarPlay or Android Auto for that matter. If you push that button, it makes it visible. And if I just go to my phone now and then go to Bluetooth, I haven't got enough free hands. There we go, I'll show you now. What's going to happen, it's going to view it down the bottom there. So if I go to there, and then I'm going to go to pair device, going to go to yes on the screen, allow my contacts, use CarPlay, and then use CarPlay on here. And within a few seconds, what it's going to do is going to do the handshake through Bluetooth, switch over to Wi-Fi, and give me Apple CarPlay on the screen just like that. and then it's going to play my music. I've now got access to Apple Maps, Google Maps, Waze navigation, TomTom if you pay for it, and also internet radio app, just in case you're completely off grid where DAB isn't available. Because this customer's now got satellite via Starlink satellites, he can now use internet radio through Radio Player and other various apps that stream internet radio. Now this is a left-hand drive, so we've got the shortcuts for these on the left, but if you had a right-hand drive, you can actually move these to the right in the settings, and that goes for pretty much any Apple CarPlay unit out there if you weren't already aware. But yeah, this is the KENWOOD DNR992 alongside the HD reverse camera, the CMOS 740 HD camera, which is the best camera currently available right now. The picture quality has to be seen to be believed. I don't know if the camera's picking up as well as it can, but the resolution is awesome. You can actually read out registration plates on this camera. But yeah, I am going to finish this video here because I don't think there's anything else to say. This is the KENWOOD. My name is Connor. This is John Kleis Car Audio's YouTube channel. I'll see you soon.